And here is the Writer's Almanac for Sunday. It's the 3rd of April, 2022. It's the birthday of the first American author to make a living by writing. Washington Irving, born New York City, 1783, gave us the story of Rip Van Winkle, about a man who tries to get away from his nagging wife, taking a nap in the woods, and he wakes up 20 years later to a greatly changed world. It's the birthday of Herb Caen, born in Sacramento, 1916, columnist for many, many years for the San Francisco Chronicle. Wrote his column 6 days a week from 1938 to 1991. Wrote in the morning, hung out in a bar or cafe in the afternoon, and went off to big events in the evening. Collected his columns in 2 books, Baghdad by the Bay and Don't Call It Frisco. It's the birthday of the British primatologist Dr. Jane Goodall, born in London, 1934. She was interested in animals from a very young age. Her parents one day could not find her. They looked all over, called the police, and a few hours later discovered that she had been in the family's backyard chicken coop. She was watching a hen lay an egg. Jane Goodall traveled to Tanzania, 1960. She was just 26 years old. She went to study chimpanzees. She went off to Gombe Stream National Park, and she spent many months establishing herself as a non-threatening presence among them. She offered bananas to them every day. She climbed trees with them. She mimicked their behaviors. She sampled their foods. She was the first to observe that chimpanzees do eat meat, and that they make and they use their own tools. She wrote her first book for a popular audience. My Friends, the Wild Chimpanzees came out in 1970. And it's the birthday of Sandra Keith Boynton, born in Orange, New Jersey, 1953, author of children's books, including Hippos Go Berserk, Chocolate, The Consuming Passion, Dinosaur Dance. She was also a designer of greeting cards. She designed a happy birthday card with a hippopotamus, a bird, and 2 sheep on it that said, "Hippo Birdie to Use," which sold 10 million copies. Here's a poem for today by Daniel Hoffman entitled Ants. Theirs is a perfection of pure form. Nobody but has his proper place and knows it. Everything they do is functional. Each foray in a zigzag line, each prodigious lifting of 32 times their own weight, each excavation into the earth's core, each erection of a crumbly, parapeted tower. None of these feats is a private pleasure, none of them done for the sake of the skill alone. They've got a going concern down there, a full egg hatchery, a wet nursery of aphids, a trained troop of maintenance engineers, sanitation experts, a corps of hunters and butchers, an army, a queen. Each is nothing without the others, each being a part of something greater than all of them put together, a purpose which none of them knows, since each is only the one thing that he does. There is a true consistency toward which their actions tend. The ants have bred and inbred to perfection. The strains of their genes that survive. Every possible contingency has been foreseen and written into the plan. Nothing they do will be wrong. A poem titled Ants by Daniel Hoffman from Beyond Silence, published by Louisiana State University Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.